Welcome to Miss B. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning from. I am Bernadette, originally from Baguio City, Philippines, and now living here in Canada as an early childhood educator, a proud digital business owner, and a child of God. So I am excited right after watching that Millionaire Mastermind. Here we go to my business live streaming with my two special guests. So let's meet Mark, a dedicated math professor from the United States, and Joyce, a hardworking corporate employee based in Canada. Two individuals from completely different professional paths, one from the world of academic, solving questions and shaping young minds, and the other navigating the fast-paced corporate environment, building structures and stability. I want to correct that. Mark is a professor, not young minds. That's me. All right. So different careers, different lifestyle, different continents. There you go. But they share one powerful vision, creating a life with more freedom, flexibility, and purpose. That vision led them to become business partners in the digital space where backgrounds don't limit you. They empower you. Together, they are proof that no matter where you come from or what you do, you can build something meaningful beyond your 9 to 5. So let's all welcome and give a warm up applause to Mark and to Joyce. Where are you, Mark? What's that? All right, there you go. So, hey, thank you once again for this last minute invitation. But there you go, we rise together and we are here to collaborate. So, let's start with Joyce. So, tell us something about yourself, Joyce.
Thank you very much, Miss B. Thank you very much, Mark, for having me join you guys tonight. Yes, my name is Joyce, but I go by JD. Originally from the Philippines, but now residing here in a beautiful Winterpeg, Manitoba, Canada. And yes, glad to be here once again, joining you guys tonight.
All right, thank you, sis Joyce. And now let's go to Mark.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me again, Bernadette. Thank you for being here with us, Joyce. And I'm going to apologize in advance. We are having a terrible thunderstorm, and I have a pup
Oh,
who is angry at me that I've been online for a few hours with meetings, so he keeps harassing me. But math professor at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. And I was a corporate employee like Joyce from 2000 to 2016. I unexpectedly lost that job and had to go back to teaching full time at a 67% pay cut. So I had to find else to keep from continuing to pile up debt. So I found this online business opportunity, and here we are.
all right. Thank you, Mark, for that. So let's dive into the first question. So, what inspired you to start a digital business while working full time? So, let's start with Sis Joyce.
Thank you, Miss B. Um, Going back 2024 is a realization. It was a wake up call. So, what really pushed me was the realization that relying on just one income stream, even a stable full time job, wasn't enough for the life I envisioned for myself and for my family. I love what I do, don't get me wrong, but I also wanted more flexibility, more freedom, and the ability to create more opportunities on my own terms. So I'm working on that, and especially so that traveling, vacationing, don't we all, has always been one of my biggest whys. And I knew I didn't want to wait for limited vacation, limited vacation days to ask for permission to experience life. starting a digital business felt like a way to build something that supports my present and my future without walking away from my 9 to 5. So together they complement, they supplement each other, and I'm glad that I definitely lipped into it.
All right. Thank you, sis Joyce. So let's go to Mark. It's the same question, Mark.
Okay. Um, yeah. So as I told you guys, I was in a corporate job from 2000 to 2016. I had a really good job and I was making good money, but I'm a mathematician and I love math and I love teaching. So I was doing that at night because I love it. So I was supplementing my income. Um, I guess to Joyce's point and the lesson I learned, stability isn't always what we think stability is. And I probably should have been saving more, but I was loving my life. I was traveling. I would, you know, if I wanted something, I got it. I didn't really force myself to budget because I was working a really good full time job and earning extra money. Um, so in 2016, when I lost that corporate job, I ended up pulling a lot of money out of my retirement account and living on credit cards. And so from 2016 to about 2024, and whenever they offered an extra class to teach, I'd pick it up for extra money. I was doing Instacart shopping and delivering groceries on the side and still living off credit cards, piling up debt, trying to keep up, and, wondering now, how was I ever going to retire? And so I actually was applying to go back to corporate jobs. I was looking for work at home, like customer service or something, and found this opportunity. And, so for the first since 2016, I actually feel like I will actually be able to retire. And I'm confident I'll be able to retire earlier than I was going to be able to from the corporate job with this business.
Hello, once again. So definitely travel is one of those we wanted, of course, while we are still young and able and can enjoy the luxury of our time and enjoy all the cultures, those places, and those things that we really wanted, and to appreciate those places that we really wanted to go to. So yes, definitely that this business is a path for that dreams that we all wanted. And we are also grateful that we found this digital business. And because of that, there's hope and a lot more. We saw that abundance that's in store for us. And there's so much more here in the digital space that we are having right now. So let's dive into number two. How has having a digital business impacted your lifestyle, time freedom, and future goals? Let's start with Sis Joyce.
Thank you, Miss B. What a question, eh? But yeah, this business has shifted my mindset more than anything. I've gone from just earning into actually building something of my own. Lifestyle wise, it's given me more options. I'm no longer thinking short term, no. I'm thinking about long term freedom, financial growth, and designing a life where I'm not always trading time for money. Time freedom is still a work in a progress because, yes, but now I have something that grows beyond my working hours. And that's powerful. To me, it is. It allowed me to truly dream bigger, not just for myself, but for my family and my fur babies. I've got two, Loki and Coco, together. You put them together, they're my loco. And the life I truly want to live with all of them. So here we are. Thank you.
Wow, so powerful answer to that. And I just had a big smile because Mark has also a Jacoby. But anyway, so I want Mark
Mm.
to answer this question. Number two.
He heard you say his name, and so now he is very amped up over here, right, bud? Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ah!
He is very amped up because he heard his name. Um, Spoiled rotten is what you are, yeah. Yeah. So, uh, kind of like Joyce JD said. Um, well, it's twofold, right? I came home from work tonight. I walked Jacoby, and then I've been online since 6:30 for my business. But it's not really like it doesn't feel like work. Like the first hour and a half was with a special group I'm part of, getting to discuss strategy in our businesses, right? Then we had the mastermind where you learn so much. Like that first presentation, it's probably one of the better presentations I've seen in a long time. And I've seen a lot of good presentations in this business, but I really love that one. And now I'm here with you guys. This doesn't feel like work. It's I'm working on my business, but this doesn't feel like work. Um, so I am putting time in my business, but I was like I said, I was doing Instacart. So my weekends were spent sitting in grocery store parking lots, hoping to get a good order because you have to be closer to the grocery store. Well, I'm not doing that. Like I'm at home on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday now, where I would have been out somewhere sitting in a parking lot. And my future goals, I am looking at. We had some people in our community that were just on Dave Ramsey this year.
Mhm. Yes,
$1,000 in debt. They're debt free.
yes,
Um,
yes.
I like Bernadette am a child of God, and I very much believe about giving and taking care of people and helping people out. So I'm looking forward to being debt free and being able to give more. When you see a GoFundMe, when we have, I mean, I'm in Richmond, we have all kinds of needs. Um, that is what I'm working for at this point with this business.
All right. Very, very powerful answer from both of my amazing business partners. Yes, indeed. This business not just impacted my life, but my family's life and more in our business community. Those are so many. And we do have 278,000 global business partners and counting. So it's not just our lives. And we are here, the mission, the vision of this is to really have an impact to our community, and we have a purpose why we are all still here. And of course, those flexibility of time that we all wanted, like what Mark said, like, well, I'm not just sitting into that car waiting for something. And of course, to sis Joyce, like, well, I am here because I am building a business, an empire right now, and we are starting it right now for our future self will definitely thank us. And of course, the future goal is there already. It's in our hands because it has a proven system, it has a blueprint. All we need to do now are just plug and play. So it is a proven system with a lot of successful business partners in our community. So thank you for those wonderful answers. Now let's dive into the last but not least. What advice would you give others who are thinking of starting their own online business? Let's take it away. This is Joyce.
Okay, so yes, to all corporate employees, to all working moms, well, to all 9 to 5 or even part time employees, note you don't have to quit your job to start. Just start. A lot of us, as you know, are always used to stability, structure, and security. But growth happens when you allow yourself to explore something beyond that. Start small, stay consistent, and don't wait until you feel ready. I didn't feel ready. I still am not ready to this day, actually, because you'll learn everything along the way. Just start. Also, don't just watch others build, don't just watch other win. If you feel that pull, that curiosity, that's your sign. Take action. Even one step today can completely change your direction tomorrow. Again, if not for yourself, maybe for your families, or maybe for your fur babies. So just start, just do it.
Yes, yes, Joyce. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that answer. It's empowering to let other people know that there's digital business such as we do have, and we are here to stay. And the time that we found this, we will never turn back because we can see and we could share to a lot of people that this is working. There's a lot of people who are inside the business community, and like what Mark said, yes, there's one couple who are inside the business, powerful couple that are now debt free, and because of this business, and a lot more of them. And that is our goal, to have a debt free and to have to help our community, and of course, like what I said earlier, the purpose why we are still here for. So let's dive into Mark.
Yeah. So um, I had an answer, and then was listening to you, and it kind of escaped my head. I had my answer all prepared. Um, so there are no stable jobs. There have been over 640,000 layoffs since the beginning of the year, since January 1st. Um, right? If you're in the United States, TSA agents just the government shut down, wouldn't pay them, so they either were working for free or had to go find another job. You never know what's going to happen. And the world is moving towards digital. You don't want to get left behind. I'm not telling you we're the only legitimate online business. I am telling you that I did a lot of research. I'm a mathematician. I looked at franchises, I looked at all kinds of businesses, I attended meetings, I attended Zoom calls, I saw a lot of scams, I saw a lot of low ticket. You got to sell 1 million of these washcloths to make any money. Um, so I will tell you, we're not the only one, but we are by far the best one. Um, and so you have got to make sure that you're setting up things for your family. Single mom, stay at home. If you want to be a stay at home mom, right? Like this is a way that you can earn and stay at home. If you're an educator, right? Like everybody thinks education is layoff free, and across the country, we keep seeing faculty be laid off because we're at a, what do they keep calling it, an age cliff, because the number of 18-year-olds is down because the birth rate's down. The birth rate's been declining. We got less 18-year-olds. You got less people going to college. You don't need as many people to teach them. So wherever you are, don't think you're safe and then get caught unaware. I read people on LinkedIn all the time who, right, like I just read earlier this week about a husband and wife both lost their job within 3 weeks of each other. You got to have a backup plan, and this to me is just an amazing backup plan.
Wow, yes, definitely, Mark. Plan B is not just an option, it is essential nowadays. So, guys, for those who are watching us right now, and for those who will be watching the replay, you can kindly share this video because to your family, to your relatives, to your friends, because they might want to hear this, because it is, there's too many life uncertainties right now, and plan B is essential. We really need to think about that because yeah, like they've discussed it already. They told you about those happening right now, and world, and a lot more. And it's a wise decision to have a backup plan. Like in every other aspect of your life, you need to really have a backup plan. This is not just about you. You're also thinking about your family. They are the most important part why we are working harder. But look at us, guys. These amazing business partners right now in the screen are working smarter this time because we found this digital business, and we are proud, and we are to share. We are not to keep this secret because this is a legitimate business, and we are here. Just now, it's just a last minute invitation, but then we are here to collaborate and to share their real life, real story, and their digital journey. So, um, Sis Joyce and Mark, what would be your final or encouragement words to those who are watching us right now? Let's start with Sis Joyce.
Sweet and simple. Don't overthink it. Take it as your sign. Just do it. And once you're inside, you'll see that everything we say is true, and you'll surely thank yourself.
All right, thanks, Sis Joyce. Now, Mark.
I, I, we're supposed to be lifelong learners. I'm trying to think of how to say it. We're supposed to be lifelong learners. Um, every time I think I can't learn something else, I learn something else. I have become, I mean, I am a seasoned educator and I've always gotten good ratings and good evaluations from my students. I've become a better educator because of my business. Um, you owe it to yourself to do something for yourself. And this will benefit you, your family, and all the people you come into contact with. So check it out.
All right. Well said. Yes, definitely. This business not just give us financial growth, but that personal development. Those mindset, wow, is superb. And having that millionaire mastermind, wow, that gives a lot of learnings. And of course, the old version of ourselves are gone, and the new best version of ourselves is here. That what everybody can see, that big difference that we do have right now. So, Sis Joyce, you want to say and tell your website, and as well as Mark?
Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you very much, of course, for tonight, Ms. B, and thank you very much, Mark. Yeah, if it's okay, and I thank you very much. Please check me out through my two pages, Grow Online with JD page, and yes, my personal page, Joyce Alarsha. On both pages promotes my website. It's www.jdalarsha.com. Come and check me out.
All right, Mark.
Mine's right there, www.markswitzerland.com. And you enter your name and email, and you get immediate access to a 20-minute overview video and 12 powerful testimonials. And then I'm happy to hop on a Zoom call and answer any questions you have.
All right, you heard it right, guys. For those who are still watching us right now, Mark and Joyce's journey reminds us of one simple truth. You don't have to be stuck in one path forever. Whether you're a teacher, an employee, or someone still searching for direction, your current situation does not define your future. What matters is your willingness to grow, learn, and take the first step. Because success is not about where you start, it's about the decision to begin. So, by the way, for those who are so interested about this digital business that we are talking about, there's Tuesdays and Thursdays complimentary webinar where you could just put your name and your valid email address to any one of us. So it doesn't matter where you go, to Joyce or to Mark or to myself, because we have one mission to help you out not to be stuck where you are right now. So, once again, if you want to have a change in your life, then make a change. The first step is by watching that complimentary webinar. And once again, thank you, Sis Joyce and Mark, for your precious time and for coming in into my business live stream. So, once again, good night, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're tuning from. And we'll say bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
And let's go, go, go. God bless everyone.